All right, good morning, team. I don't think I have anyone here on the line live this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and get this recorded so I can send this out to you all for this week. So, good morning again. This is your CET Scoop with your community engagement leader, Janie Cahill, for the week of April the 11th, 2019. We are coming up here soon on Easter next week, so I know I won't or I won't have another call before then. So, if I forget to mention by the end of the call, I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed Easter next week and have the opportunity to take some really good rest and relaxation and time with your holiday to celebrate the wonderful holiday. So moving forward, I don't think this should be as long as normal this morning. I just got a couple things for you. I want to start off though with a meme and this made me laugh a little bit when I saw it. So church on Easter. I see new people. So everyone's probably been there where they walk into Easter and everyone from the woodwork comes out, right? And you see all these people that you'd never seen before. But my point of putting this up there and how this relates to community engagement and what we do is it really makes me think about what you constantly have to do in order to really grow your business is really just putting yourself in front of places where to meet new people, right? So always finding those opportunities. So right now in the next couple weeks as your church probably has a lot of activities and services going on for sure. With the holidays, it's a great time to be engaged in those activities and be a presence there, as it's always a great way just, again, to see new people. That's really what this business is about, is just always putting yourself in situations to meet new people and just share with them what you do and how you could be of service to them and their families. So moving right along. I got a couple new dates that I wanted to include on your timeline of some upcoming dates that Eric and I have got a little bit more detail squared around. One that I want to add to your list of calendar events coming up that I just put on the calendar this week. On May 23rd, so this is coming up in about a month and a half, on May 23rd at 9 a.m., we are going to be having our Habitat Greater Dayton. Looks like I have a little typo there that should say greater. Dayton Faith Build Project Kickoff. Okay, so that would be a Thursday morning. It's going to be a little celebration as we are going to do kind of sign some of the panels, raise some of those panels. That's going to be a part of that Faith Build house that we're going to be building. And just again, a great time to celebrate the family that we're going to be supporting with that project. So for especially those Dayton representatives, financial professionals, put that date on your calendar, and I hope everyone can come out that morning so that way we have a huge as a thriving presence as possible. So May 23rd or Habitat Greater Dayton Faith Build Project Kickoff. Also another new detail I wanted to add to the calendar timeline that again, that this will be on the PowerPoint that I send out so you don't have to jot all these dates down while you're watching this, but on our August the 15th presentation, or our Thursdays with Thriving event that's going to be in Troy. Okay, so we're going to have the Thriving Student Resources there attending that night. In Troy, Ohio, it's going to be at the Crystal Room at 6 p.m. So we've added a location there. Just as I mentioned last week when we were talking about these Thrivent Member Network events, all of those details, Erica will continue to update in those calendar invites. So as long as you accept those calendar invites, you all should be able to go in and access those details as they come. So again, there's two little updates to that calendar there. And any other details, like I said, you should be able to find in those calendar invites as we move forward. Okay, so just a couple of pictures I wanted to show you from the 104.9, the River Women in Ministry event. I know I mentioned this last week. It was a great event. It was held at one church in Gahanna. There was entertainment by musical artist Hannah Kerr and Plums. So it was a really, really wonderful evening. We had over 800 women in attendance, so we really had a great opportunity to connect with some individuals in the community and just share and just bless and appreciate on women that night, which was really, really a great time. So thank you to Sharon and Linda who came and worked alongside me that night and supporting the event. One really positive thing that I was hearing as we were speaking to a lot of the women is many of them had actually heard of Thrivent, whether that be on the radio with the river or out in other community events, or some of the other advertising that we had done through the different financial advisors. So they had heard the name, but they didn't know a lot. So that provided us the opportunity to, again, have that extra touch point and connecting with them and sharing them about our story and what we do. So really, really great to see seeing some progress in that brand recognition that we're getting here in the Central Ohio area. So one thing too I want to present to you guys today is talk a little bit about Life Care Alliance, and this is an organization that I have been meeting with and working with, and in terms of looking to build a partnership and relationship. What really got the ball starting with this organization is one of our Thrivent member network board members, Wayne Hassey, in the Columbus area, has been affiliated with this organization through different donations and with the board and so forth. So he had developed the connection for us. So if for those of you who are not familiar with what Life Care Alliance is, actually, I had thought that I had never heard of them, but when I actually sat down and met with the individual, then I thought, oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of you guys and know what you do. Life Care Alliance is a huge home health care agency. And so many of you probably know the Meals on Wheels brand. That's usually whenever they say Meals on Wheels, people say, oh yeah, oh, that's right, Meals on Wheels. I know, I'm familiar with that. But so Life Care Alliance is the organization that founded the Meals on Wheels, but they're not just they don't do just Meals on Wheels. They have a huge network of different services and this agency that has all the different services to service the population that are homebound for their healthcare needs. So again, it is the umbrella term for a whole bunch of different organizations that work within this one nonprofit. So one thing about the Life Care Alliance, and where I've been speaking with the individual from this organization, what we're looking to build in terms of a partnership is what they are looking is to seeking a list of individuals to place on their Legacy Endowment Campaign Advisory Council. So they have, as an organization, created a Legacy Endowment Campaign where they are looking to double the amount of endowment investment base from 10 million to 20 million by 2025. So as they are looking to really grow this endowment, they are seeking individuals, financial professionals, lawyers, other legal counsel, trust officers, all professionals, bringing them together to serve on this council that can be a direct referral group for individuals that are looking to set out maybe a legacy or endowment for their foundation. So this is something that they are looking, at us and looking for maybe 1 to 2 individuals that may be interested in joining this advisory council. That's one thing that we are looking to do in terms of developing that partnership, that one is going to be an asset to you all as a financial professional, as being a direct referral source. But that's also going to help their campaign as well. So looking at our kind of this partnership plan and engagement. So I think that's one of the tricky things whenever we look at working with a nonprofit organization is, where do we start? What do we do? How do we really partner aside from that kind of obvious Thrivent choice, right? So some of the things that we talked about, on our side, I really see the value in some of the things that we can do working together. Obviously, adding that 1 to 2 Thrivent financial advisors, they're not looking to add 10 or 20 names, just 1 or 2 individuals looking to get involved with their organization from an engagement level that they can then join on that referral list. Also, one thing that I talked about with Rebecca was the potential of providing workshops for their volunteers and their donor base. Maybe see it on legacy planning, obviously, potentially long-term care, Social Security, some of those, again, topics that are more related to some of the population that they work with. Providing those education to their donors and their volunteers as a resource to them. Again, benefiting us in terms of providing the opportunity to get in front of new individuals that will sit down and meet and help them put those services and products in place, as well as also the grassroots referral advocacy and network introduction. I have a lot of meetings with nonprofit organizations and some experience at this point. And one thing that I find the trickiest is really finding organizations that are very open to letting us share within their network or open up to present to their donor base. As some can be very protective of that, but that is something certainly that this organization seems very open to working with us and developing this partnership for that win-win. So on their end, obviously things that we can do to help support is maximizing those Thrivent Choice donations and awareness, as well as the member action team and volunteer opportunities. So we really talked a lot in depth about how we could do that within our members. Obviously assisting in that legacy endowment campaign planning, so helping them reach that goal through the different planning that we can put in place for their sustainability, as well as maybe potential member engagement service activities. So, we had some different ideas around maybe doing a service project for Martin Luther King Day surrounding that Meals on Wheels program, and different ways, again, too, that we can attach our campaigns to their organization. So those are some of the kind of plans that we've been talking about as far as what that vision looks like for our partnership. So for any of you who are particularly maybe interested in learning more about Life Care Alliance, maybe this is something that an organization that interests you in getting involved. One thing is they are located here in the Central Ohio area. However, let me look at my list so I don't misspeak, but so they actually include programs to Madison, Marion, Logan, and Champaign County. So they actually do cover quite a large area. They have a couple upcoming events. If it is, again, something that you're interested in learning more about the organization and how you could potentially get involved and as well as potentially join that advisory council for those referrals list. Here's some upcoming events that they are hosting, as well as feel free to reach out to me. Also, I just want to preface that, look out for some information on upcoming Lunch and Learn that I would like to schedule with Rebecca from Life Care Alliance for all of you financial professionals that may be interested in learning more. So that's kind of where we're at and what we're looking at doing. So look for more communication on this, but just wanted to put this out there to get you learning about this organization here a little bit. And if it is something maybe that you are interested in getting involved in, again, we're not looking for 10 different reps to join that list. We're looking for maybe one or two that's genuinely interested in getting engaged and involved with the organization and developing that relationship to potentially join that council. So if it's something you're interested in, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know. I am going to attach, so in this email that I'm going to send out with this recording, I'm going to send you a document, and it is a wonderful document. I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't. But one of my teammates, Carolyn from the Pennsylvania region, developed this document, and it has, if you are looking for different ideas for community events, different activities, different themes you could do, examples of things that you could give away, have on your table, the links to where you can directly find all these items, I'm telling you, it's an awesome, awesome document. So take a second peek over it. Don't have to read it all through, but keep it as a resource on your computer that if you are, as you're looking to do some upcoming events and you think, oh shoot, I don't know, what type of giveaway should I get? Or where is that located on Halo? What are the price of those items? What, is there, what type of theme should I surround it? It has all kinds of really cool ideas. So make sure you peek at that document that I'm going to attach in the detail or in the email. And lastly, I know I had this on the last call, but if you missed that call or didn't happen to look at the recording, just keep in mind this new church engagement resource guide is out there. I've listed the number at the top, 28541, where you can access this and find it. It has all the information you need to know on all the different enterprises and in depth. If for any of you guys who have questions, I know we all have questions as we're not experts on any of these, as a lot of these are new programs. So it's a really great resource to download and have on your computer to access as well. And that is all I have for you guys this morning. For those of you who I do not see in the meantime, I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter next weekend and wonderful holidays. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or reach out to me anytime. Everyone have a wonderful week.